What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Strangers Minds. I'm Fernando, and today it's a very special day because we're gonna start a new playlist called, and I'm very happy with this name, Echoes of Appalachia. Oh man, that thing brings, gives me goosebumps. But if you guys aren't familiar with Appalachia, well, the Appalachian Mountains is the more popular, but it's literally a location where everything paranormal seems to happen. There are multiple locations just like this that, UFO sightings, cryptids, ghosts, ghouls, and goblins, and all this other stuff. So, without any further ado, for our first video within this playlist is from Scary Flashbacks, 6 Creepiest Appalachian Trail Moments Ever Captured on Camera. I cannot wait to see what this is going to be because I've been wanting to create this playlist for a very long time, and now that time has finally come. So let's see what Scary Flashbacks has in store for us today. Let's go.
There is one thing certain about Appalachia. You just never know what you will encounter next.
All right, whatever you are, you need to leave. Stay out of this place.
Take to the babies.
Here are 6 creepy Appalachia trail moments caught on camera. Case number 1. A TikToker embarked on a camping trip in the Appalachian Mountains, eager to create content for her followers, unaware of the unsettling encounter that awaited her.
I am so exhausted because I had the weirdest experience of my life last night. While sleeping in my tent, I woke up at 3:44 to some extremely loud music playing in the middle of the forest, like new age, XXYY with ZZ, I don't know how to say it, spiritual type stuff. And it was so loud. It was like a religious stadium had music playing at 3:44 in the morning or something. I don't know how to explain it. It went on for hours and it freaked me the F out. I seriously was like, did I die? Like, what's going on? Go too far. I'm like really scared.
It felt like a ritual happening near her campsite, which was understandably frightening. No one would enjoy hearing strange noises alone in the woods at night. What would you do in that situation? Case number 2.
Okay. So, it is very well known, especially within forest, and it's like global, right? That you get a group of people, I'm gonna go out a little further and be like, an occult, right? And they would go to places like this, and yeah, they would absolutely do parties and rituals and do a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, you were probably close enough to one of their camps that you were able to hear what they were doing. Thankfully, they didn't show too much of the song because, YouTube and, all these places are very sensitive with the copyright, rightly so. But yeah, I would say it was most likely nothing paranormal, and it was just that you guys were close enough to another, to a group of people getting down. Thankfully, or hopefully, we didn't really see the rest of what happened during the night. You guys hopefully just went back to bed, didn't join them, because then that would have been You know, kind of wild. But yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with that. There are cases where people within the Appalachian Mountains that they are hearing these noises, but it's more like almost like a horn, kind of like the deep, you know, one of those massive ships, those kind of horns from outer space, perhaps, right? So noises like this is known to be happening around these areas, but if you're hearing music and stuff like this, you know, it's just probably another group. So let's go on.
A man went camping alone in the Appalachians. Initially, he enjoyed setting up his tent and the peacefulness of nature, but everything changed when he noticed something unsettling in the shadows. He caught a glimpse of a shadowy figure from the corner of his eye. He attempted to brush it off, but his heart raced with uncertainty. What could it be? Was it just another curious camper, or was there something more sinister lurking in the shadows? Case number 3.
Okay. I found it kind of weird. Maybe he was experiencing something prior to him grabbing his phone and start recording, because we've seen a lot of camping videos where, you know, people are showing us what they're cooking out there, out and about in the nature, you know. And yeah, but this seemed like he was, I don't even think that's the proper way to stir a soup, right? Like, he's just, so that is kind of giving me the feel that maybe he's experiencing something and he just popped out his camera, so he's not really concentrating on what he's doing as far as cooking is concerned, and then he caught that. So it's very easily for me to say, you know, that was AI edited, but let's put ourselves in a situation where, what if that is real, right? I do not think that's another camper. First and foremost, the camera was pretty close, or this figure popping his head out was pretty close to the camera. So not only should we have seen, you know, more details, but he was close enough that we could tell skin tone. But in this case, black eyes, smoky, pale, white, dead skin. That's all we saw. And not for nothing, again, that camera quality was pretty good. So that person should have not looked smoky whatsoever. But hey, again, it's just thinking outside the box instead of right away saying that was edited and that's filtered. But did this person see the figure, which is why he kind of panned the camera away? Or, you know, like that action, that movement while he puts the camera away, you know, I would like to, it would have been more informational to know why he did that, because did he see it in person, not just a camera? But I guess we'll never know. Let's go on to the next.
3. Katie, a TikToker, went camping in the Appalachian Mountains. While walking, she met a couple looking for a lost ring and offered to help, but they declined her offer. Later that night, something surprising happened at her campsite.
The fuck? It's 2 o'clock in the morning, and I just had the scariest thing ever happen, and I should have gone with my gut on this. This kid, I'm so confused right now. This kid and his girlfriend were next to me at the river earlier. They seemed harmless. They were probably like in their mid to late 20s, and they didn't say anything to me at all the entire time I was next to them. And then all of a sudden they lost this ring, and the guy kept coming back, like hiking all the way back to where I was, like 3 different times. And so I was helping him look for this ring, and I asked him, like, hey, do you want me to take down your number? I'm gonna be here just in case I find the ring. And I asked him this like 3 times, and he kept saying no, and like insisted that I hide it somewhere random, which seemed so weird because the ring seemed sentimental, and I just had this feeling that something was off. And then 2 hours later, he texts me, hey Katie, thanks for helping us earlier. Do you want me to can we come over later to your campsite and have drinks? And I was like, literally, like, did I have a stroke? Like, I was like, sorry to like get this, sorry, but like, how did you get my phone number? And he was like, it was on the back of your rig. No, it's not. How did you know what rig I drive? Literally, I swear to God, we never talked about it. My phone number's not on the back of my rig. And he's like, oh, I saw your Instagram handle. I called my best friend. Can you get my phone number from my Instagram? She's like, no. I checked, no. Okay, I had this gut feeling that something was wrong. He texted me again at like 10 o'clock at night and was like, hey, we're gonna go for a moonlight hike. Do you wanna come? And I'm like, I don't know you. No, what? I just had this gut feeling that I needed to leave here, but I was like, they're so young. Like, and then just now, this motherfucker, I literally wake up like, no, there's no, I just hear somebody out. I'm in the woods by myself camping. I hear somebody outside of my truck just creeping around, and I like jolt up. Usually when I hear things like this, it's nothing. And I look out, there's a fucking figure of a man outside of my window in the woods, and he doesn't have a light on. He's not saying anything. I just hear him trying to get into the cab of my truck. And I was like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, is this Katie? I fell in the river. I need a towel. Why didn't you say anything? Why am I waking up to hearing you creeping around my truck in the pitch black without making yourself known? And he just ran. He like ran away.
Katie became increasingly worried about the man's inconsistent stories and peculiar behavior, prompting her to reach out to the police and report the incident.
Okay, it's now 5 a.m. I just got police escorted out of the woods because there was a man outside of my camper staring into my window in the forest at 2 o'clock in the morning.
What might have occurred if she hadn't woken up? What were the man's true intentions? In any case, she promised herself that she would never camp there again. Case number 4.
Okay. Is it just me? Did she just say that that this is like 2 o'clock in the morning, or that she woke up at 5 o'clock, she's getting escorted? But wow. I mean, where did she find time to put on makeup for all of this? I pay attention to details, you guys. So what, I mean, I would like to know what type of content she puts out there. Because if it's just camping content, yeah, then her story could easily be, we could believe that she went out there by herself and stuff like that. But she, unfortunately, we are living in a time where, especially women, you guys need to be a little bit more careful. Unfortunately, but that is the sad truth. You guys need to be a little bit more careful. Because if you go camping and you are, doing your camping stuff and you're kind of letting everyone know that you are by yourself, yeah, it's going to attract not so good thinking, logic, common sense people, right? I'm sorry. It's at least, if you women are going to do certain activities like this by yourselves, yeah, you're gonna need to take some protection with you whatsoever. I mean, even for a man doing this by themselves, they need protection. Like, it's dangerous out there, you guys. And it doesn't, and from all of the, from the other playlist, the campfire nightmares, it seems like going camping is pretty dangerous now. And I'm not just talking about that you got animals and nature to worry about. No. I say this time and time again. As a paranormal investigator, I say this time and time again. I'm more afraid of the living than the dead. At least the dead has, common sense to watch their borders or something. But anyway, I don't know. This just seems like it's not paranormal, and they just had an experience and hopefully she learns from, and others can learn from it too. It's sad, and it actually triggers me because, you know, we cannot just freaking do things anymore.
Or Foul Mitten is a YouTuber famous for his outdoor adventures centered on hunting and fishing. This time, however, his experience took a strange turn, capturing a creepy and unexplainable event instead of the usual beauty of nature.
They're all over the damn place again tonight.
There? Hey? What are you talking
I'm
about?
gonna keep walking towards it. Might actually get to capture something here.
You see something
Son of a
moving?
bitch.
Strange noises like footsteps and rustling leaves came from the woods. When he went outside to check, he saw a mysterious creature near his home. Feeling uneasy, he decided to do this.
All right, whatever you are, you need to leave. Stay out of this place. This is our home. This is our home. You need to leave.
We all know what that sounds like. What that sound is.
You leave now. I don't think it's gonna come around for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, we can't see nothing anymore,
That'll
my friend.
keep it away for a while. Oh, God. I hope that does it. I really do.
As his fear increased, he chose to be cautious and fired a warning shot to scare off whatever was in the woods. The forest became silent, but the quick shot he took on his camera only confused him more. The creature looked somewhat human, but had strange, glowing eyes. Although nothing else happened, he still felt uneasy.
I mean, you know, the glowing eyes, it could just be they have something on their eyes that is reflecting light. So, I mean, even taking a family photo, nobody don't need to have glasses on. You'll just see the flash of the camera coming out of your eyes, you know, just because it's a shiny surface. So anything around your eyes could just, you know, give that type of, this could have been a person, you know. But yeah, if this is truly within the Appalachian area, yeah, that could have easily been, this guy's facial looks is throwing me off. It could have easily been something else, who knows, some sort of cryptid. But here is my thing: if this thing is coming around your house multiple times already, he even said day, so it's more than one. You're in a rural area. I don't know, you guys, call me an ass or whatever, but if this is already happening multiple times and you're giving them warnings and whatever, and they're coming back and stuff like this, being all creepy and everything, safety first. Yo, the third time, I'm aiming. I'm not just pew-pewing, I'm aiming. And hey, I don't know. If it is a person, they are really taking a risk, because areas like this, if you're trespassing, you're trespassing.
Dan, the YouTuber from Sort of Interesting, who shares his narrowboat lifestyle, started a solo stealth camping trip on September 3rd, 2025. It began well, but took a surprising turn at night.
I am keeping an extreme low profile right now. I think that the laser was coming from the far side of the trees, but I'm not 100%. I don't think it was actually aimed at me. I think it was just shining a laser for the sake of it.
I've seen this before.
But it's certainly woken me up a little bit. But to be honest, it's been quiet for about 10 minutes now, so I'm not too worried.
There's a dog in here.
Like I said, you guys.
Although he eventually drifted back to sleep, the unsettling question lingered. Who or what had sparked the chaos? Case number...
Like I said, like, you cannot just do things anymore. Like, you're gonna come across freaking people. Jesus, man. Yo, is it me or am I just, you know, at a point where I'm just like, they need to create harsher sentencing. Like, dude, like, if you steal a pack of gum, like, you harsher sentencing. I'm sorry, man, but it's already come to, come on, bro. Like, this guy is just chilling, camping, doing his nature thing, and then you have people going over there to steal boots and steal stuff, man. Like, oh my god, it is kind of aggravating. But again, thankfully the last couple of videos, not the last couple, because, you know, the guy that, you know, pewed up in the air giving that warning shot, that we don't know what that was, if it was human, but the last couple of videos did seem like if it was more so like, you know, facing something that has to do with another human being more so than something paranormal. In this case, I've seen this video before, and the reason why he was on the floor so much, you know, is because on the original video that I saw, he was saying how he was keeping like low on the ground kind of, and then, you know, the tent wasn't like a regular tent. He was like in a sleeping bag or in something, but low on the ground, so if anybody was to pass by, they would miss him because, you know, it's like camouflaged or whatever. But I don't know what sense was that he goes, there's a dog in here. I would assume that even if you had a chihuahua with you, it would start barking. Like, I don't think you fooled anybody. Because, you know, obviously if there is a dog, it will start barking right away, and probably your boots would not have gotten stolen. But anyway, this seems very familiar. At no point in time was this ever anything to do with the Appalachia. So let's see.
6. In March 2022, 2 young men went camping in the Appalachian Mountains, seeking a quiet spot for the night. They had no idea their adventure would soon lead to regret.
Wait, it's hard to tell with the wind, but it almost sounded like something definitely made some kind of noises over there. So we're gonna check it out. Occasionally snowmobilers come through here, but other than that, it's pretty remote. This is an abandoned train bridge.
That's cool.
Okay.
Sorry, you guys, for the commercials and stuff like that. That's pretty much the only editing I do, is editing out the commercials, because I know, you know, at a certain point there's going to be commercials, you know, during my video, and you're going to get double the commercials. So yeah, I hate the fact that it happened while this Blair Witch scream was happening.
I almost kind of don't want to go back over there. Yeah, my brother said he heard some weird things, but that's pretty weird. I've never heard a grizzly bear sound like that before. Whew. You got like chills going down your spine?
Yup.
I hope the camera got that.
Yeah. Picture the babies. Oh, baby.
Okay, I don't even want to go. I don't even want to. What the hell was that?
At first, they dismissed the unsettling sounds as wind or a grizzly bear, but curiosity led them to investigate as the noise grew louder, unaware of the impending danger.
Go. That's pretty loud. That's close.
Okay, so
I know. Okay. Oh, go. It's coming. Oh, crap. Wait, don't, wait. Go. Wait. Holy, I think I saw it. Go. Go.
Faced with an angry beast, they decided to run away, even though they had knives for protection. They canceled their camping plans and safely left the forest. Some people think the footage might be fake, but we believe it wasn't, as their fear was clear when they screamed and fled. Regardless of whether it was real or staged, this experience is one these campers will always remember. And for more creepy content, watch this next video now.
All right, you guys. So I've seen that video before, and I still don't believe it, which is why I believe I did this the first time. Oh man, is it gonna catch it? Yep. There you go. Anyway, so for them to think that was a bear, clearly they have never heard a bear before, which is surprising because they live in an area where there could be some bears. You know, they're assuming that they were actually traveling through a trail to go to an abandoned train station. That is cool, but something tells me they were walking into their backyard or something like this, because that was clearly a person. And I've said this on the last video, that guy gives the worst instructions. Go, it's coming, go, wait, go, wait. Yo, I'll turn around and be like, yo man, make up your mind. You want me to go? You want me to wait for you? Come on, man, keep it moving. And then it sounds like he was getting like touched or hit or something. Anyway, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. I was kind of hoping more that there was more of a supernatural kind of feel to this video of the Appalachians or Appalachia. But maybe, who knows, if you guys follow, you know, subscribe and all that stuff, maybe the next video might have more of what I'm talking about when I say about everything supernatural, paranormal happens in the Appalachians, especially the mountains. So with that being said, you guys, if you are enjoying yourselves, please do what you do when you like a channel. Hit that like, share, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you guys on the next. Peace.